Hi, my name is Louisa the Jesus, founder and president of LD Human Resources. Welcome to my new show, HR Real Talk. We'll be coming here weekly to answer all of your HR questions in a no-nonsense, no-fluff type of way. We'll also be bringing with us monthly expert guests to help answer those questions. At LD Human Resources, we provide customized HR solutions to small and medium-sized businesses. We believe that your people are your most valuable asset and truly set you apart from your competition. With the right people and the right HR tools, your business will achieve accelerated results. Now let's get to the first topic for today's show. With fall on the horizon, many employers are thinking of recruitment. COVID's impact on the workplace has had many new factors to consider, like the hybrid office environment and continued virtual recruitment. With our online world, virtual recruitment is still a time-intensive process with many important steps, from identifying the hiring need to devising a recruitment strategy and writing and advertising the position, as well as evaluating candidate profiles. There are so many digital tools to help simplify that recruitment process. One of those tools is LinkedIn. And so to help us learn more about how LinkedIn can support the recruitment process, I've invited Shelly Elsliger to join me today. Shelly is an engaging and passionate LinkedIn trainer and speaker who coaches executives, leaders, women leaders, departments, as well as corporate teams, inspiring them to maximize their professional branding potential and their social influence online by mastering the art of social reciprocity and the flow of social engagement. With significant experience in career development within higher education, she also currently works as a career specialist, LinkedIn trainer, and equity, diversity, and inclusion lead for Recruitment Commerce Career Services at the University of Toronto. Shelly is driven to create a solid and equitable foundation and culture so that all people feel accepted, valued, and worthy. She's the founder of Decide to Be Kind movement, a global mission to spread awareness and trigger global action around bullying on LinkedIn. Shelly's also an author, animal lover, and firewalker. Welcome, Shelly, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm going to dive right into the questions, Shelly. This is a very hot topic, especially given the timing of the year. So as a senior career coach at Recruitment Commerce at the University of Toronto, and you do help mentor and guide and train students to be prepared for job opportunities. So with that, what are some of the tips that you offer students to help them find that right fit?
Well, students are looking for work-life balance, number one. Number two, they're looking to be where the employers are. They want to connect with employers. They don't want to be at a distance. They want to be up close and personal. They want to get an idea about the culture, and they want to make sure that there's some connection, that they can connect with that company beyond just money. We always used to think money was the driver, but right now it's really about culture and fitting into that culture.
Agreed. And on the flip side, I mean, having worked with so many talented students, what should recruiters know about that next generation of talent coming through? What do they look for in companies that they're looking to work with the students?
So I think students, when they're looking to find out about the company, they want to dive a little deeper than just the job posting. So getting to know the people who are there and getting to know a little bit more about the culture, as I said earlier, and being able to connect. So a lot of the times students will just say, get on LinkedIn, and there'll be barriers for them to try to get to the person who's actually in charge of that posting or portfolio. So the students already have a barrier put up. They want to eliminate those barriers. They want it to be an easy process, and they want to be where the employers are. So they're looking to find companies that are open and able to give them that information that they want beyond the roles and responsibilities of that job.
That's some great insight. And you're a globally recognized LinkedIn branding expert. So in your opinion, what role does LinkedIn play in the recruiting process, both for the candidate and the hiring manager?
So LinkedIn plays a really big role because it is the only professional networking site. And so it's a place to own your space. It's a place to own your voice. It's a place to showcase your journey. And so you can get to know the students, and students can get to know the employers, because it's a site that is meant to go beyond what we would find in somebody's resume. If you're doing it like a resume, then you're doing it wrong. It's really about a career story. So LinkedIn gives the opportunity for people to build relationships, really strengthen relationships and get to know what they're getting into, because it is all about match. It's all about fit. Everything is about retention these days for the
100%.
student and for the employer.
I always call it like a marriage, right? It takes two to dance, and you have to know how the footing works.
Exactly.
So with your LinkedIn bio, it does state that you help people flex their social reciprocity muscles and to win on LinkedIn. Tell us more about what you mean by that, and what is that? Why is the social reciprocity important?
So social reciprocity is the foundation that in everything that I do, because when we go on LinkedIn, or even when we're off of LinkedIn, networking and being kind and demonstrating that you are willing to give builds trust.
Mhm.
So it's really, really important to build trust. And I mean, on LinkedIn, it's so easy. Everything from a like to a comment will make a difference for somebody that you're trying to get to know. So if you really want to try to get to know somebody, start by giving and start by letting people get to know that you're that kind of person, the kind of person somebody would like to hang out with 5 days a week, and have a water at the water cooler and have some great conversation.
It's all about the culture as well when people look. So this has been such great conversation today, Shelly. Thank you so much for being here today. Where can people connect with you to learn more about your work?
Well, I'm always on LinkedIn, so I think that that's the best place to find me, because that's where I position myself to be a role model for the students and to show them what it's like to give and to be involved in building a strong and powerful network, not only locally, but globally.
That's excellent. And we're going to make sure that we tag you and have all your information in our social networks here as well. And, feel free to reach out to Shelly on LinkedIn. And it's been such a wonderful conversation. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you all for listening.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of HR Real Talk. If you like what you heard, be sure to hit the like button and leave us a comment below so we know what you think about it. Every week we'll be coming here, so don't forget to follow us to hear more about HR Real Talk and answers to your questions. For a free consultation, visit us at ldhr.ca. We'd love to hear from you. See you next week.